me.
You got it.
Thanks. I'm having a rough one.
What's got you down?
College, the future, I don't know what I'm doing or where I'm heading. The semester is coming to a close, and I'm still undecided. I can't handle another Christmas with my family grilling me about my lack of plan.
Sounds tough. What's your name?
Amanda. I'm a freshman here at ISU.
I'm Abby, and that's on the house.
Thanks.
I'm David. Maybe I can help you out. I'm actually supposed to help popularize the English education major.
Hey, that's my major. It's the cat's pajamas.
Really? I don't know. I guess I like reading.
Well, there's plenty of that in the English education major. I mean, we've got British literature, American literature, obviously. But there's plenty of other options too. There's women's literature, African literature, young adult literature, and so much more.
Yeah, it's awesome because there's a lot of variety, but the major is pretty strict.
That's true. It takes 120 credit hours to complete the major.
Hot dog. That is a lot.
But it's alright because you come out of here really prepared.
Plus, there's the senior seminar that serves as the capstone course before you student teach.
They don't just toss you in a classroom and hope for the best?
No, definitely not. Before you student teach, you have to obtain at least 100 clinical hours in your undergraduate years, and then you're guided through the process before student teaching with workshops, background checks, and faculty approval.
Yeah, I've got everything you need right here. No, that's not right. That's useless. Here it is. Teacher things.
Ooh, gee whiz. The 3 gateways sure are a doozy. You start with the Teacher Education Orientation Workshop, then there's all the checks and tests to make sure you're ready to be around students. You have to get licensed, and you have to maintain a 2.5 cumulative GPA and a 3.0 major GPA? Good golly! I'm gonna need another one of these.
Sorry, hun. I know it's a lot, but there's plenty of clubs to join to make friends within the major and build a network.
Very true. I'm in a few myself.
Me too.
And be a part of Sigma Tau Delta. This organization is dedicated to providing cultural stimulation and promotion of English studies at Illinois State University. The Society of English Scholars. This organization plans and hosts the annual Central Illinois Interdisciplinary Graduate Conference at Illinois State University. Grassroots Writing Research Journal. The journal is published twice each year. It includes articles by citizen writing researchers, which included high school students, undergraduates, graduate students, professional and writing research scholars. Teachers and students in the program have opportunities to write for the journal, but publication is open to writing researchers everywhere. And Euphemism. Euphemism is a creative arts journal edited and produced by Illinois State University students with interest in publication, studies, and creative arts. For education, there's Educators Rising, dedicated to students majoring in education. This organization will expose members to opportunities that will develop and professional and leadership skills through monthly meetings and volunteer opportunities in the community. Golden Apple. This organization provides advanced teacher training outside of what Illinois State University offers by building scholar relationships and training throughout the school year. Kappa Delta Epsilon. This honorary educational fraternity supports the cause of education by fostering a spirit of fellowship, high standards of scholastic attainment, and professional ideals among its members. Kappa Delta Pi. This International Educators Honor Society represents the students of Illinois State University who endeavor to grow professionally, socially, and intellectually. And Student Education Association. This pre-professional organization for education majors allows students to become members of the Illinois State Association, IEA, and the National Education Association, NEA, the 2 unions in which current teachers belong. For leadership groups, the National Society of Collegiate Scholars aims through service, scholarship, and leadership. Members participate in various activities designed to reflect these pillars. There's the National Society of Leadership and Success. The core philosophy of this organization is that anyone can achieve their dreams with proper support and dedicated action, thus creating a better world. And lastly, the Rho Lambda Sorority Honor Society. This honor society for women in Greek life recognizes outstanding scholarship, leadership, and service to their organization and the community.
Wow, that's incredible. I'm kind of interested in euphemism. Still, I don't even know if I have what it takes to be a teacher. And besides, obvious standing up in a classroom, what would I expect if I became one?
Well, not only do you get to stand up in front of a classroom and talk about yourself for most of the day.
Sounds nice.
It does. There are a lot of other things that you need to do. Let me walk you through the day of David Fair, world-class English teacher. So normally I wake up at about 4:45. I'm out the door by 6:20 after waking up my own kids. I get to school by about 6:40, where I get to my classroom soon after. Once I'm in my classroom, I start opening up all my lessons and reviewing what I need to do for that day. If I'm teaching a class with another teacher, I sometimes meet with that other teacher to go over our lesson plans together. I teach about 6 out of the 9 periods in the day, and when I'm not teaching, I either spend the time eating or going over the lesson plans for my next classes. Usually I'm out of there by about 3:30 to 3:40.
Wow, that all sounds pretty nice, but how likely is it that I'll get a job right after college?
Well, you seem like you like to try hard in class and get involved in a lot of things, so it probably wouldn't be too hard for you. As far as teaching goes, English has one of the highest turnover rates. Roughly 50% of English teachers leave their classroom within the first 5 years. Now this is kind of a double-edged sword because it means you, A, would be able to find a lot of positions, but B, it means you also may create a lot of open positions yourself. But
Why is the turnover so high?
well, teaching English is one of the most time-consuming jobs. Not only do you have to choose most of the reading material yourself, you also have to read all the books thoroughly enough to teach and understand them. If you assign a paper to your classes, you have to spend 10 hours per assignment outside of school reading, assessing, and commenting on the papers.
Well, that's a lot of work. You must get paid more for all the extra time, right?
In most school districts you don't. It doesn't matter if you spend 10 minutes or 10 hours outside of class, you always get paid the same.
It sounds like to me you're discouraging anyone from ever teaching English.
Those are just all the negatives. But all the work pays off. At the end of the year, when you see how much better your students do as writers and as people, it really pays off. Most high school graduates list English teachers as the teachers they connected with the most. Of course, you can't let this all get to your head. Since there's so much freedom with the title English teacher, you must have a tight grip on reins. They don't always have to be tight, but you always have to be in control.
I can see it now. I'd run my classroom with a firmness and a hilarity to teach the youth and prevent them from becoming a know-nothing like I was just a minute ago.
Hey, now you've seen the light.
How do I apply?
In February, there will be a meeting with other hopeful candidates, and you will all apply through My ISU. Then, there will be an interview, but don't worry, you've got a good head on your shoulders, and I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Aw, thanks.
I think it's a cause for celebration. A round on me. I propose a toast to another English education major. May our pay be higher than promised. May our students actually learn something, and may we enjoy our summer vacation for years to come.
Here.
Hear, hear.